Hello and welcome to our Fascial Fix for posture. Many people find that they get stuck into a certain upper body posture where their head comes forward, their shoulders are rounded, the chest is tight, and they find it difficult to get out of that position. It's usually due to doing a lot of computer work, desk work, where everything is in front of you and your body starts to pull forwards into the work that you're doing. The exercises in this fascial fix can help to loosen some of those areas that have become restricted and start to help your posture return to a more normal balance. In this exercise, I'm going to do a doorway stretch for the front of my chest. To do this, find any convenient doorway and just place your hands on either side of the door frame at any level that feels comfortable for you. And once you've done this, then just take a step through the doorway. It doesn't matter which leg you use to go first, but if you're doing it regularly, then maybe swap your legs to keep everything balanced. And once you're here, just allow your body to relax and just sink through the doorway. So as you're doing this, you'll get a sense of stretch in your chest. And this will start to open out the front of your chest, which for so many people gets very restricted, particularly when you're doing a lot of fine work in front of you, for example, computer work. And this just allows the tissues to start to release and open out. And in turn, opening your chest out helps your shoulders to drop back and down into the position they should be in. So as you're here, as long as you're here for at least a couple of minutes, then it's allowing time for the tissues to release and let go. The muscles, the fascia around your chest can all start to release. And you can experiment with placing your hands in different positions on the door frame. So for example, you can place them further up, which stretches more into your shoulders, or you can place them further down, where you get a stretch more into your chest. So it doesn't matter where you have your hands, as long as it's comfortable for you and you get a sense of stretch and opening in your chest. This is also a really good exercise to do if you've had any kind of respiratory infection, so where you've had any issues with breathing, or if you have a longer term respiratory condition. Some people find that this is uncomfortable to do with both arms in position, in which case you can do this one side at a time, and I'll show you this next. To work on one side of the chest at a time, just lean one shoulder in against the door frame. Let your body relax onto the door frame, and then just turn your body away from this side. So this will create a stretch that you'll feel across the side and front of your chest. By turning your head, you're creating a slightly deeper stretch. And as long as you're here for at least a couple of minutes, this will help to start to release the fascia and the muscles in the front of your chest, your shoulder, and even up into your neck. And once you've been here for at least a couple of minutes, then you can change over and do the other side. In this exercise, we're going to use 2 myofascial balls to work on the upper back. So I'm going to put the balls into a bag, which means that they'll stay together when I lie on them. With the balls in the bag, I'm going to place them on the floor so that I can lie on them with the balls positioned between my shoulder blades, one on either side of my spine, so that the spine is in the dip between the balls with no pressure on it. It can help to also use a pillow to support your head and neck for this exercise. So I have the balls positioned between my shoulder blades, one on either side of my spine. I can either have my knees bent or I can stretch my legs out so that they're flat. Whichever is more comfortable for you. At home, you can do this exercise on the floor like I am doing, or you can do this on your bed if it's more comfortable for you, or you can also do this standing and leaning against a wall. Wherever you are, just allow your body to relax around the balls, waiting for a sense of the tissues starting to soften and release. This helps to relax the tissues between your shoulder blades and your spine. Sometimes when these are tight, your shoulders can get stuck into positions that become uncomfortable for your shoulders, for your neck, and for your head. And as long as you're here for at least a couple of minutes, then the tissues will be starting to release and let go. In this exercise, we're going to use 2 myofascial balls to work on the front of the chest. So the area that you want to place the balls is on your chest. So if you feel for your collarbone, which is at the top here, and then your shoulder joint, which you can feel at the outside, and then just in the corner here is a little pocket, like a little dip, and that's where you want to aim to place the balls on either side. So I'm going to lie on my front with 1 ball on either side of my chest. So when you're here, just lie flat with your head on the floor if it's comfortable. If you feel you need a little pillow under your head, that's also okay. And you can have your arms in whatever position feels comfortable for them too. By having your arms down by your sides like I have, this is putting the maximum pressure through the balls into the tissues of your chest. If it's not comfortable to lie like this on the floor, then you can do this on your bed, or you can also do this leaning against a wall, but you need to do that one side at a time. So while you're here, just allow your body to relax around the balls, and you'll get a sense of the tissues in your chest starting to release and let go. This area is important because when your chest muscles are tight, they pull your shoulders forwards, so they create a rounded shoulder position. They also can put pressure on your arm nerves as they travel from your neck across your chest down to your arms. So sometimes when this area is tight, it can contribute to RSI and other problems that are felt in the arms and hands. Doing this exercise in conjunction with a ball exercise for your upper back is really good, because then you're releasing the front and the back, and this allows your shoulders to start to drop back into their proper position. So while you're here, as long as you stay here for at least a couple of minutes, then it's allowing time for the fascia to start to release and let go.